Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So the amount of bombs you drop, times that by 10. Times that by 10. That's how many Native Americans you killed. You killed over 99 million Native Americans in your conquest of the Americas. And you think God is going to let that slide? You killed 99 million black people just on the boat ride over here in the transatlantic slave trade. You think God is going to let that slide? Man, just like that song said, man, come on, you die. How we going to tell? Jesus Christ going to get it back in blood. That's right. Jesus Christ going to get it back in blood for his brothers, for the Puerto Ricans, man, right. For the Mexicans, right. The El Salvadorians, right. The Guatemalans. Right. But Jesus Christ only loves niggas, man. Right. He only loves the wetbacks, I'm sorry to tell you. He only loves the Native Indian savages that you hated for so long. And you see it all throughout the Bible, you gotta love the poor. I love the poor. Because that's what Jesus Christ sent us out here to do, to love the poor, that's the poor of this earth. Who's that? You blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And it's in the Bible. Read.
In the time of that their inequity had an end.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. Verse 7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate.
You shall make what?
Mount Seir most desolate.
Now let's see if we got any geography people out here. Who knows where Mount Seir is? If you know anything about geography or the world's geography, who knows where Mount Seir is? I'm going to help you out for time's sake. Mount Seir is in the Caucasus Mountains. So the Lord said, for what you've done to my people here, I'm going to wipe out the Caucasus Mountains. I don't know if you know anything about the history of the Caucasians, but when they was in the Caucasus Mountains, they was drinking blood. They was eating out of skulls. They was having sex with women on their menstrual. They sitting here and they want to judge Native Americans, black people, Hispanics, call us savages when you're the savage. That's right. We're in the month of November. Guess what you're getting ready to celebrate? Thanksgiving, which is the celebration of the slaughter of the North American Indians. My people, my tribe. You gonna go celebrate the day your people came over here and slaughtered the Native American Indians. And you're gonna get the cranberry sauce and the turkey and all that god-awful stuffing, and you're gonna eat it in celebration of the death of the Native Americans. You white people are disgusting, man. That's right. That's why God is gonna wipe you out. Right. God has to wipe America out. You wanna know why? For justice. That's right. For justice. The Palestinians right now, they getting justice. The Jewish man out there in Israel, he's getting justice. Every day he's bombing the Palestinians in Iran, the smithereens. Who's gonna sing justice for us? Who's gonna stand up for black people? Who's gonna stand up for the Hispanics? Who's gonna stand up for the Native Americans? I'll tell you who, a nigga named Jesus Christ. A nigga named Jesus Christ is coming to do war with America. Why? Read that verse again, brother.
Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth.
Him that what?
That returneth.
Him that passed it out and him that returned it. All of you white people that benefited off of slavery, all of you white people that benefited off the genocide of the Native Americans, we just read it out the Bible, and judgment is coming for you. Give me Revelations, man. Give me Revelations 13 and 9. I had enough of this. You white people sit up here like there ain't nothing going on in the world. There's World War III all the way going on the other side of the world. Your economy is crashing. Y'all about to go into civil war with Kamala Harris and Trump's little supporters. America is divided right now. America's about to go into chaos. You don't even realize it, man. But here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we've been telling you this since 1969. Since 1969, since before the wall fell. We told you Russia and America were going to go to war. And for years, you sat up here and you said, look at them crazy niggas on the corner. They don't know what they're talking about. But it turns out we know a lot about what we're talking about. So the same way we told you Russia and America is going to go to war, guess what? Jesus Christ is going to go to war with you, America. Jesus Christ is going to go to war with you for what you've done to his people. You sat up here for years and benefited off the downfall of the black man. Benefited for years off the downfall of the Hispanics and the Native American Indians. So guess what? When Jesus Christ comes back, he's going to make sure we benefit off your downfall. And it's glorious. and it's righteous, and it's righteous. And guess what? It's justice. Every other race in America gets justice. The Palestinians get justice. The Jewish man gets justice. The East Indians get justice. But where's the justice for black people? Where's the justice for the Native Americans? Where's the justice for the Venezuelans or Puerto Ricans? I'm going to give you a little history. You wonder why there's so many Hispanic immigrants in America? You want to know why South and Central America are in such disarray? Let's see who knows. Who ever heard about the Iran-Contras? Does anyone know anything about the Iran-Contras? Everybody loves to speak about the Hispanics and illegal immigrants and all this nonsense, but you know anything about the Iran-Contras? You know anything about how the United States put crack cocaine in black neighborhoods? Do you know how the United States, Ronald Reagan, funded the drug cartels in the 80s and turned Mexico and all of South and Central America into a bloodbath? That's why Jesus Christ said this. Give me Revelations, man. Give me what I want, brother.
Revelations 13 and 9.
It's from Jesus Christ. Who loves Jesus out here? Raise your hand. Oh, now we ain't got no Jesus lovers out here. I'm going to show you what Jesus said about you people. Read.
If any man has an ear, let him hear.
We all got ears out here, right? This is the words of Jesus. He said, if you got an ear, listen to this. Read.
He that leadeth into captivity.
Who led blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans into captivity? Come on, you ain't got to be a Harvard scholar to understand this. If you lead someone into captivity, go ahead.
He shall go into captivity.
So what?
He shall go into captivity.
Jesus Christ said, he that leadeth into captivity must go into that captivity. So what is he telling you, white people? Because you enslaved blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're going to have to be enslaved. What goes around comes around. Y'all ever heard that before? You reap what you sow? Well, guess what? It's in the Bible. That's why he's saying this right here. Read it for him one more time.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
What?
Shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword.
How many Native Americans did you kill to get this land? Let's see who knows. You know, we ain't got no Harvard scholars out here. We ain't got no Loyola scholars out here. What? How many Native American Indians you killed to get this land? I mean, it's your land. You should know. I'm going to tell you. Over 99 million North American Indians had to die for you to get this land. Over 99 million Native American Indians had to die for you to send your child to Harvard. Over 99 million North American Indians died so you could grow up on the north side. Over 99 million North American Indians died so you can be on top. And you sit up here and you wonder why black people are so angry, why the Hispanics are so angry, why the Native American Indians deserve the entire world. Because you stole the world from them. You stole America from the Native Americans. You wiped them out. There's only 5% of them left in America. And they own this land. They taught you how to survive in America. You're going to stay here and celebrate Thanksgiving in a few weeks when you wouldn't even be able to celebrate it without the Native American Indians. And guess what? You said they made good slaves. Columbus wrote that in his own journal. He said these Native Americans are so loving and peaceful, we got to enslave them. And that's exactly what he did. You wonder why Native Americans are at the bottom? Because white people believed in manifest destiny. You want to know why the Hispanics are at the bottom? Why black people are at the bottom? Because you believe in manifest destiny. And what's manifest destiny? Because you're white, you believe you deserve the entire earth. But guess what? A nigga named Jesus Christ said, niggas deserve the entire earth. He said the wetbacks you hate so much deserve the entire earth. The savages on the reservation deserve the entire earth. And because of that, he's coming to wipe you out. And it's in the Bible.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
So Jesus Christ said, he that kills with the sword. You white people, you've been killing since you came out the mountains. You've been killing since you came out the caves. You slaughtered the Native Americans to damn near extinction. You slaughtered the Hispanics into submission. You slaughtered black men into straight chains. And you wonder why we hate you. You wonder why God hates you. Let me correct that. God hates white people. God hates white people, and God says white people deserve into slavery. I just read it for you out the Bible. Jesus Christ said, white people do not deserve to be in the planet Earth for what they've done to you. So now you got to ask yourself, what do you do, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man with this reservation? What do you do? What do you do with this? What you just learned? What do you do with this education? I'm gonna tell you what you do. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we got to get together, man. We gotta love